Woo, it's 2022! No, it's pretty much the same as 2020 and 2021 all over again. Well, at least I got Gengar for Christmas, so it's not all bad news.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to Youth Potential, a channel dedicated to helping young people with mental health problems. I have two books available, 102 Distraction Techniques and Self-Harm to Self-Harmony. Both of these books are only available on Amazon. Thank you very much for watching this video.
Hello, my friend Scott here representing Youth Potential. So it's the first video of 2022. Guys, did you have a good Christmas? Was it a rough one this time round? I know that can be a real tough time for a lot of people with mental health problems. The Christmas festive season, trying to pretend that you're all okay when deep down inside maybe you don't feel that way at all, or you're just tired and you just don't feel festive and cheery and merry. But for me, it is a hard time. That's why I work a lot, and yeah, I did exactly the same thing this Christmas. I worked a double shift Christmas Day because it just helps me stay distracted. Yeah, plus I get paid, so it's it's not all bad news. But no, I did get to spend time with loved ones, so it wasn't the worst Christmas. It was definitely better than the year before, where we was in lockdown and couldn't do anything. So, do self-harm urges or thoughts ever go away? I get asked this quite a lot, and when I say quite a lot, I mean nearly every live stream I ever do. And I think for a lot of people, it is an important question, especially if you're, really in the thick of it and you're struggling with self-harm. You're wondering, is this ever going to end? Because it is so addictive and it is tiring and it is relentless. And it's a question that we often ask, especially if it's something that we haven't been doing for such a long time, and perhaps for a lot of, I suppose, for people that have sort of just started self-harming, that question's probably going to be there for sure, because you don't know what the journey ahead is. So I get asked this a lot, and I had a good think about this. I had a really, really good long think about this, and I've thought about this over the years many a times, but recently I just kind of really put pen to paper. So if I'm completely honest, there is no definitive answer. Honestly, there is no definitive answer, and that's because everyone's different. There's no way I could say your urges will go away, your urges will go away, your urges won't go away. I can't. No person can possibly tell you that. But let me kind of break it down for you a little bit there, because I don't want to just leave you on a sort of even kill, so to speak. So I can tell you, most people that are really, really struggling with self-harm, and their mental health is really, really bad, like really bad, most of them will tell you that the urges will never go away. They'll deny it, because that's how they feel. They feel so low, they're in such a bad place. They're really in need of serious support. They just don't feel like it will ever go away, and that's what they'll tell you. I've said that to myself and to others before as well, because I've been in, really. Well, I don't need to tell you about me. If you've been following this channel long enough, you already know. So there's that, and then on the flip side, people that are kind of more in my position, where managing mental health relatively well. Yeah, okay, I had a slip up a little while ago, but that's just how it is. It wasn't building up to anything, it was more spontaneous. I'm not here to dwell on that, I'm here to talk about answering this question. So anyone who's sort of more in my position, where they're managing their mental health a bit better, a bit more optimistic, despite the struggles, we will tell you that the urges can go away. And the most important thing here is the word can, and I really, really want to emphasise on the word can go away. Because honestly, that is the truest answer to the question, in my opinion. They can go away. So I'm not saying they definitely do, or they definitely won't. They can. They have the potential to go away. Just in the same way as that they have the potential for any individual, to experience self-harm. That's, it depends on someone's upbringing, their experiences, and to some degree, hereditary traits. But yes, they can go away. And what do I mean by can? Well, I mean that they could, or they might not. But, the most important thing to consider if you're ever asking yourself, are these urges ever going to go away, is to remember that, along your journey, they can go away for a bit, and then they can come back, and then they can go away, and they can come back. Just like life is full of peaks and troughs, highs, lows, and that's it. Because when you're living good times, when you really do feel happy, you're enjoying yourself, and anyone who's suffering with depression or anything else can experience happy moments. Okay, I have borderline personality disorder, I'm autistic, I have depression and anxiety, but I know that I can enjoy myself, I can enjoy my life. Not all the time, but some of the time. And it's during those periods I don't have urges or thoughts. Okay? But don't get me wrong, something could come along and absolutely flip my mood, something really catastrophic could happen, or life-changing, and yeah, I won't be feeling that way anymore, and the urges will be there. I can only do what I can do to defend myself. Yeah? Sometimes the urges are stronger, sometimes they're non-existent, sometimes they're mild. Do they go away? Yeah, they can do, but they can come back. Does that bother me? No, not really, because I can't spend the rest of my life dwelling on the fact that I might think of self-harm often, or I might not. So, yeah, they can go away. I'm not saying they will, I'm not saying they won't, they can. And that entirely depends on, and you know what I'm going to say, it entirely depends on you. How you live, how you choose to live your life, how you choose to respond to things, how you plan ahead, or lack of planning. There's just too many factors to say they're going to go away forever or they're going to stay forever. Yeah. But anyway, for me, when I was sort of like 14 to 15, all the way up until about the age of like 20, sort of going into 21, the urges were there regularly. Especially my being 18 years old. That was the most intense year for me in that time of my life. And yeah, the urges, he said orgies then, the urges were there, like daily, hourly, But then, got to 21, started to make a family and have my own place and job and all this kind of stuff, and the urges weren't there at all. Even when those times were hard, the urges weren't there. But when the next chapter in my life, at around the age of 27, came round, the urges came back. Yeah, and they were intense for a few years. But I've made some lifestyle changes. I've got support, medication, the usual stuff, and doing youth potential. They're things that help alleviate the tension, and that's it. You've just got to do your best to manage the urges by making sure you have plenty of time for you. Have fun. All right. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully I'll do another one very soon. All right. Oh, thanks for voting on this one as well, everyone. Peace. Take care.